Hello, this is Critstar, and what I'm looking at is a website that could be your new resource for genre music discovery on Spotify. This works with Spotify. It doesn't necessarily have to, but the playlist functionality of it will do really good for probably what you're looking for. Down here is a scatter diagram of like 6,000 different Spotify genres. You got a whole bunch of stuff. Really hard to see. Trust me, there's a ton of them. If it's hard to look on this one, they have lists down here, and it will go through all of them. All of them. There's probably not a genre that you could probably imagine that isn't on this list that artist identifies with. And the cool thing about it is that you go on to Spotify and type in the sound of, and then whatever you're looking for, and it'll show it. So if I want permanent wave, sound of permanent wave. I'm not going to try to pronounce that last thing, but there is a ton of genres, like a whole bunch of them, and it has a playlist generated from the artists so when an artist puts their stuff on Spotify, they can put what kind of genre they think that song is in, and this will go through Spotify's database and create a playlist of it. And they have different playlists. And so when you're on Spotify, you could type in the sound of space and say rock or house or techno or dark wave or future pop or anything on there. You can sort by popularity, by youth, just on this one for the list, or you can go back to the scatter diagram. See how far I went down. The scatter diagram and just click on something. If you click on it, it actually plays in a sample of what the genre is, so you can get an idea what it sounds like. If you click on the little tag over here, it actually does a list of the artists, and not only that, but it will give you the playlist. It will give you the intro playlist, the Pulse playlist, and the Edge playlist. Each one of these actually produces a different playlist, and they'll have a speciality depending on the genre. So let me click on these, and this one, the first one goes to the sound of, and like I said, the genre. They're all in here, and they all got a really hefty playlist of songs to go through that Spotify has. And then up here, they also have different genres that you can navigate to, or the different playlist filters. Like this one right there is a women-only filter for that genre. So if you wanted to listen to the women of this Lithuanian electronic, you can. Pretty cool. So this is what the intro one looks like, and it gives you a little blurb on what it is. The Pulse. And this is like for the fans of what they're listening to now. So if you're a really big fan of Lithuanian electronic or any other genre and on there, this is the playlist of what everybody's listening to, depending on popularity and the analytics of Spotify. The Edge, and this is for the less known type of tracks. So basically, these are the fringe of this type of genre. And then stuff that came out in 2023. Very handy, very useful. It is one of my favorite sites, and I wanted to share this because I had it bookmarked for a while, and I have it. I stumbled upon the bookmark every now and then, and I go there and I want to listen to something. Right now, I have been heavy into listening to Psytrance. Not Psytrance, sorry, Psychill. Witch House. Witch House is it definitely had to go on here and find it. You can search for an artist up here. And let me see if I can go to list and go. Here we go. Witch House is a genre, and it is really weird, and it's like the lower frequency spectrum, and it has like really low bass, like at least 4 bars of bass or something like that. It's something rumbly, something low. It is a really weird genre, but it's kind of cool, and it fits into the kind of it has some of the higher speed drumming or the kicks and stuff like that, but everything else is kind of slower. If you wanting to experiment and see what this sounds like, it's kind of weird. But same thing in here. It's another genre, and there's artists that are on here that had you no clue what it is, and you can listen to it and not have to guess it. So if we're on Spotify and I go to search and we go Helps if I spell it right. Okay, and then we do sound of, and then we do like rock. Probably the sound of rock. That one's probably too generic. Oh, there it is. The sound of rock. The sound of funk metal. The sound of and basically it's the same people that make the sound list, everynoise.com, so you can click on that and go to the website if you forget, or just browse like, hey, oh, permanent wave is related. Oh, alternate rock is related. Post punk is related. Love post punk. Gotta love my Joy Division and actually, do we even? Huh. Public Image Limited. That's what was it? Johnny Lydon created after Sex Pistols. Husker Du. Well, they should have some Joy Division in here. Buzzcocks. Susie and the Banshees. There's one. Anyway. Oh, there it is. Joy Division. Oh, I seen it. Where to go? There it is. Gotta have some Joy Division in my post-punk. Any rate, it's kind of cool, kind of great for music discovery, kind of cool if you're looking for listening to a typical type of genre. So if we do the sound of... Did I misspell it again? Helps if you could spell these things correctly. The sound of optimism. That's neat. Psychedelic rock. Nope, I was looking for... There we go. The sound of Sideshield. And that's what I've been listening to quite recently. It has a bunch of stuff in it. Kind of hard to describe for me. But really cool, kind of chill type stuff. All kinds of bands on there for discovery, all kinds of stuff. And then you got your space ambient, psy-bass, down-tempo, psychedelic trance, chill synth, sub-step, or chill-out trance. Again, it's just an endless discovery rabbit hole of genres and listening to stuff that you probably were not aware of, or you were aware of and just want to hear more from those types of artists. Again, really cool resource I wanted to share and let people know if they don't know about this, because I've been really heavily listening to it right now. I got about 20 different playlists from here on the types of genres that I listen to, like industrial metal and new wave and synth pop and Witch House, like I said, and Psychill and drum and bass and all kinds of stuff that has it. If you have a Spotify account and you're looking for music discovery and you need something to listen to, take a chance. Could be your next favorite artist can wind up on here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you later.